Hello, crazy running people on the internet. It is only a few days before the Arc of Attrition, exciting times, and so many of you are running the Arc across the distances, and a whole bunch of you are coming down to, support, spectate, crew your mates. It is gonna be a fabulous weekend. I am so excited. I know I said it already, but I am. It will be my first ever winter ultra. Yay! And my first race in the UTMB series. So, wow! I mean, did I say I was excited? Yeah, probably. So this is just a brief pre-race video, and I'll mainly talk about three things: gear, nutrition, and my race strategy. So let's start with the gear. So this is my kit for the Arc of Attrition 50 miler. I will show you what I've got, but I'm not going to go into like a super detail about each individual item on the mandatory kit list, because that would be a very lengthy video. And actually, on that note, I might do a whole Arc mandatory kit video later on after the race, once I experience what worked for me and what didn't work, and once I make sure that all these items pass mandatory kit check. So then I believe I'll be in better position to do that, maybe for those of you running Arc next year. So yeah, subscribe to my channel not to miss out on all that. Now, this year, it's a lot. Like, look, I got like 5 long sleeves. Actually, one of the long sleeves is a gilet, but yeah, it's a lot. There's some random stuff, like absolutely random stuff, like compass but no map. Yeah, I don't know. And then there are some useful things. I actually had to buy a lot of this stuff for this race, because this is my first sort of winter ultra, so it was very expensive. It was expensive, but when you're buying gear, I would always recommend check on Vinted, eBay, or I don't know, in your charity shops, because you can find some good bargains. Now, few items that I would like to highlight. Shoes. I'm going to wear Salomon S-Lab Genesis. Pretty comfy, feel fairly fast, like them a lot. Now, my waterproof. I have this Innovate Ultra Shell jacket. Not only is super light, it is less than 100 grams for me, and it's size medium UK, I believe. But it is also transparent, right? So, as you know, at the Arc, you have to have your race number, or any race, you have to have the race number visible at all times. Well, you can just keep your number pinned on your top, put the jacket over, and you will still see your race number. That's why I absolutely love that jacket. Like, let's have a look. Yeah, imagine. Like, look, you can clearly see that. Another item, or a couple items that really stood out for me. These Primaloft jackets, right? I have a jacket and I have a gilet, because I'm posh like that. They are so soft and warm, and so light, so surprisingly compact. Like, you can put a whole entire jacket into a tiny little package. I love them. For vest, again, I had to buy the vest because I never ran a big ultra before, so I had only 5-liter vest. Now I bought Salomon Advanced Skin 12 liter that holds all this gear. And finally, the best anti-chafe out there that will keep me blister free, and as well trench foot cream is going to be a lifesaver in case my feet get wet, which they might, because it's Arc. and I don't have waterproof socks, so this will be a lifesaver. So those are just few highlights. My next task is just to see how I'm going to pack everything, hopefully neatly, and do a test run with that stuff. Test run, final test run. Let's go for a run. It's time. Hello, hello, good morning. We have final kit test run. So I packed all my Arc 50 mandatory kit in my Salomon 12-liter vest. In the main compartment, everything is in 2 dry bags. The bottom dry bag contains items I am less likely to need, hopefully, such as waterproof trousers, emergency bag, and things like that. The top one, more sort of easily accessible, contains my jacket, spare pair of gloves, and things I might potentially need. Then my waterproof and extra long sleeve layer is in an easily accessible back pocket. And now most of my nutrition is in my pockets. These are Janji tights and they fit a ridiculous amount of stuff. I also have my cup in here. I'll have my phone in the other pocket, my headphones. Yeah, so literally a ridiculous amount of stuff in those pockets. Now, what else? All my tech items such as power bank, the head torch I'm going to use is easily accessible here. So are my gloves. So I would say we are set. And I'll tell you what, the bag feels heavy. Yeah. But because now in TVARI fitness is coming through, and now I'm running with it, and I'm like, it is not as bad. It's gonna be all right. We are Arc ready. Let's go. And guys, I nearly forgot to show you, obviously the most important thing, my back sign that I hang on my hydration vest for this race. Anything for a pasty, because I've heard there are Cornish pasties at the finish line, so this time I'll be running for a pasty, right? Now let's talk about nutrition, my beloved carbs. The general rule is that you will benefit from as many carbs per hour as your stomach can handle, which means you should consume as much as you can without causing discomfort or any GI issues to yourself. And yes, it's just up to each of us individually to figure out where our limits are. And you know what? I ran a couple of 50 milers where I had over 80 grams of carbs an hour, and I was feeling all right. And then I ran some ultras where I had only 65 grams of carbs an hour, and my stomach was feeling a bit iffy. So I am still trying to figure out what the best nutritional strategy for me is. Okay, I never ran 100 milers, so I'm talking about 50 milers specifically. I prefer to go with gels and gels only, with the odd flat Coke at the aid station. It's purely because they are just much easier to get down your throat. You don't need to chew anything, and you know, half the time my stomach is not up for having like full-blown cheese sandwich. So I'm going with gels all the way through the race. There are no gels at the aid stations at the Arc of Attrition. It means that whatever I want to consume, I will have to carry. So I will probably aim for the lower end of my carb spectrum. So the plan is to have 2 of these per hour, 1 every half an hour, and every aid station I go through, I'll just load up on some flat Coke. That flat Coke has some very, very good carbs. I might pick up the old Jelly Baby or whatever I fancy. So overall, I should get to, let's say, 65 grams of carbs an hour. That is the plan. I will be mainly taking Precision Hydration because they never let me down. I do have the pouches. They are much cheaper, but they are somehow harder to consume because this is hard. It bangs on my teeth when I'm trying to run. And I just find this much easier to consume and keep track of what I have eaten. I will also have a few of beetroot gels because they contain nitrates. And speaking of nitrates, I am also currently nitrate loading just as I do before every ultra, and nitrates are a really great way to delay the onset of fatigue in your race, and they do work. Beetit do not pay me to say that, they should. Hi Beetit, do you want to sponsor me? Yeah, so that is my nutritional strategy. It's actually super simple. And I'm wondering, what is your nutritional strategy? Do you prefer solid food or do you go with gels? Let me know in comments. As I said, I'm still on the learning curve, so I'm always happy to hear what works for other people. And now a bit about my race strategy. So I'm lucky enough to make it to top ranked runners, woo, on the Arc of Attrition UTMB website. Exciting. I did not quite make it to top 10, which is fair enough because yeah, I think based on UTMB score I'm ranking like 13th, still decent. Now I had a really good training block, my favorite ever, while I don't feel particularly fast and sharp. My strength is my endurance, so this will translate into my strategy, and I will let the girls go out fast and furious as they will. I promise you they will. It's a very competitive race. Some of them might crash and burn, and I will just make my way at my own pace. And hopefully, I don't know, let's say after 50k, when people start getting tired, I am hoping to pick a few people off. That's the plan anyway. And I believe that I can make it to top 10. If I have a good day and everything works out, the stars align, I can make it to top 10. I have what it takes. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. And you know what? There is no pressure, at least not on me. And sometimes we put pressure on ourselves, but just ask yourself why. Who cares? Does it really matter? Because I'm telling you, screw pressure. The most important thing is to have fun. Yeah. Otherwise, why do we do this? Why? It's for fun. We, at least most of us, have nothing to lose and so much to gain, and that is really good attitude to go out with. Just, guys, turn up, have fun, have the best time of your life on the coastal path of Cornwall, and I will see you there. Keep running your dreams as you will this weekend. You've got it, guys. See you in Cornwall. I mean, like compass, right? It's like, what the compass?